I'm here this morning to teach you English language. In the last class, I explained to you the things that you need as far as the exam is concerned. Today, we want to continue on the last topic which I introduced called concord. I told you in the last class that it's very good to we have the noun and we have the verb. I pray that your noun is classified into singular noun and singular verb. Then your verb, and plural noun. Then your verb also is classified into singular verb and plural verb. Now, today we shall be looking at rules of concord. There are so many rules under concord. We are going to look at some of them, and from there we will have idea in solving other questions. Number one is this: a singular noun must not carry what? S. A.g. like your ball. Number two, a plural noun must carry what? S, e.g. boys. Then number three, a singular verb must carry what? S, e.g. let's use this dances. And finally, number four, a plural verb must not carry what? S, e.g. dance. Now, where am I going? Look up. Note this, that your xn must always be equal to your xv. And your pn must always be equal to your what? pv. This is all that you need as far as the exam is concerned. So, the problem students have is for them to identify the singular noun and the plural noun. If you are able to identify singular noun, automatically singular verb must go. If you are able to identify plural noun, automatically plural verb must go. Take for instance, you see a question like this, they said the boy dashed very well. You see option A, they said dance, and option B, they say dances. You just don't jump picking answers. The first thing you ask yourself is, the noun given to you, is it a singular noun or a plural noun? The boy is just talking about one. So since the boy is one, automatically is a singular word, noun. And since it's a singular noun, it must surely go with a singular verb. And your singular verb must carry what? S. So the correct answer here is what? Dances. Now, so that is just what you need. If you are able to identify singular noun or plural noun, then your singular verb and plural verb, you don't have issues towards that. So from here, we are going to see some principles. Let's look at the first one, which is called proximity concord. Proximity concord. It means the noun closer to the dash will determine your answer. Using either or / neither nor. The principle of proximity concord. It means the noun closer to the dash will determine your what? Answer. But under this proximity concord, you are making use of either or neither what? None. Take for instance, you say a question like this, they say what? Either the boy or the student dash well. And they give you option, grab dance, and they wrote what? Dances. This principle states that the noun closer to the dash is what will determine your what? Answer. Now, what is closer to this dash here? Students. And this student here, is it singular or plural? The student there is plural. That's a plural noun. And from this principle I gave you, a plural noun must surely go with a plural what? Verb. And check the principle 4, and your plural verb must not carry what? S. So the correct answer here is what? Dance. Either the boy or the student dance well. In case maybe they change it to what? Neither the student nor the boy dash well. What is closer to the dash there is the boy. And the boy there now is a singular word noun. And a singular noun must go with the word singular verb. And your singular verb must carry what? S. So here the answer changes to what? Dances. So it's a principle. And you just have to follow the principle. So whenever you see either or and neither nor, just know that the noun closer to the dash will determine your answer. Number 2 is subordinating concord. Subordinating concord. This involves the use of A as well as B together with C in conjunction alongside with. So when this is used in a question, when any of this is used in a question, when any of this is used in a question, it is the subject. It is the subject that will determine the answer. It is the subject that will determine the answer. Now look up. It is different from proximity concord. Proximity concord states that the noun closer to the dash will determine your what? Answer. But when you are talking about this second one, it is the subject. Whenever any of this is used in a question, it is the subject that will determine the answer. Take for instance, look up, e.g. the man as well as his wife's dash here. A, B. Now look up. The man as well as his wife's dash here. If you're talking about either or neither no, it is the wives that will determine your what? Answer. But under this, it is the subject. It is the subject that will determine your answer. And what's the subject here? The man. Since the man is the subject, you ask yourself, is it singular noun or plural word? Noun. From this question, this is a singular word noun, and your singular noun must go with a singular verb, and your singular verb must carry what? S. So the man as well as his wife arrives here. So that's principle of what? Subordinating conjunction. Using as well as, together with, in conjunction, and alongside with. Whenever any of this is used in a question, it is the subject that will determine your answer. Now, let me give you one more principle again. Principle 3. collective noun concord. When a collective noun is used in a sentence, it goes with a singular verb. It goes with what? A singular verb, which means the verb you are going to supply must carry S. Must carry what? S. E.g., a bunch of keys dash with me. A bunch of keys dash with me. For the fact that this is a collective word, it has been termed to be one, and the answer become what? Is. A bunch of keys is with me. A bunch of keys is with me, not a bunch of keys are with me. So all these are things that you need to know. Collective noun concord. Whenever you see collective noun in a question, it goes with a singular word, verb. Number 4, the principle of high time. The principle of what? High time. When this is used in a sentence, it goes with past tense. It goes with past tense. What am I saying? Anytime you see high time in a question, or maybe you are talking, relating word to high time, the verb that you must write must be in what? Past tense. E.g., it is high time with dash going. The roads. It is high time with dash going. Started. For the fact that high time is there, automatically your answer must be in past tense, and the answer is what? It is high time we started going. It is high time I went home. It is high time they jumped at the fence. Whenever high time is in a question, it must go with what? Past tense. But note this. English is not mathematics. A principle can be used now. Something again can change the principle. When to is in front of high time, it changes to present tense. It changes to what? Present tense. So, e.g., if you have something like this, it is high time to dash going. And you have your word start, you have your word started. This now will change to what? Present tense. These are they are principles. You can't change principles. They are principles. So it is high time to start going. But if to is not in front of high time, you will use what? Past tense. It is high time we started going, but it is high time to start going. So these and many of these are the principles that you need to know. They are principles, and you just have to follow the principle. That's number 4. Let me give one more principle. The principle of every, some, any. Stop. When it is used in a sentence, it goes with singular verb. it goes with what? Singular verb. What do you mean by every? Talking about everyone, everybody, everything. What do you mean by some? Something, someone, somebody. What do you mean by any? Anything, anyone, anybody. Whenever you use any of these things, just know that the verb must be singular. E.g., someone dash knocking on the door. So you have what? Is, and you have what? Are. Someone dash knocking on the door. I know you might ask a question, there's a difference between at the door and on the door. That will be a topic next time. If you hear the sound, you make use of what? At the door. But if someone is just knocking, you make use of what? On the door. I will still teach you that later. So someone dash knocking on the door. This someone here now is under this principle, and this someone is regarded as a singular noun, and a singular noun must go with a singular verb, and it must carry what? S. And the answer here is what? Is. Everyone or everybody dash my name. You have option knows and know. Everybody dash my name. Everybody here did not connote plural. Follow principle. It has been added, or it has been seen as one. So everybody dash my name means what? Everybody knows my name. This is a singular noun, and it must go with a singular word, verb. And your singular verb must carry what? S. So everybody knows my name. So all these are principles that you need to know. They are principles that you need to what? To know. Then the next principle is the principle of a pair. When a pair is used in a sentence, it goes with singular verb. When a pair is used in a sentence, it goes with what? Singular verb. And your singular verb must carry what? S. Take for instance, a pair of shoes. A pair of shoes dash gotten for me. A pair of shoes is, or a pair of shoes are. For the fact that a pair is written, automatically you are going to make it of what? Is. So please take note of that. A pair always go with what? Is. A pair always go with is. Please take note of that. Now, to round up this class, take note of the following words and make use of something now. We have what? Round up and what? Round off. Round up, most students make use of round up, which is very wrong. When you use the word round up, you are telling yourself or that thing that you want to what? You want to surround. Round up means to surround a particular place. But why round off means to what? To stop or about to end a particular thing. So that is what we mean by what? Round up. Round off. Round up means to surround. Why round off means to what? To stop. Are you with me now? So these are the things that you need to know. Another thing, again, let's quickly look at this principle also. It will help you. The use of clothes, and what? Clothes. Many students don't know the difference between these things. They don't know it. These things are not what? The same. They are not what? The same. Clothes. Clothes and what? Clothes. They are not the same. This cloth here, that has C-L-O-T-H, is just like a material. It's just like what? A material. White cloth here is the one you put on. White cloth means to cover. It means to cover. So take for instance, look at this question. I went to the market to get dash. I went to the market to get dash so that I can have a dash to dash myself. I went to the market to get a material. I went to the market to get what? A material. For me to what? To have a cloth in order for me to what? Clothe myself. So this clothes here means to cover. Maybe peradventure you see a baby playing outside and not putting on anything. What do you say? Please clothe the baby up. It means cover the baby up by getting him what? A cloth. So all these things are things you need to know. If you check your past questions, you will see all these things there. Check your past questions, you see them. So all these things are not the same. Now, let's quickly look at this again, which is few, a little, and what? Little. Many students don't understand the usage of this form. They just assume that anyone goes. Anyone cannot go. You have to know the words, the difference between all these things. Number one, whenever you see few and you see what? A few, you must use it for something that is countable. That's the first thing you need to know. And whenever you see what? Little and what? A little, you must use it for something that is uncountable. That's an idea now. I'm giving you an idea. Few, a few, things that are countable. Little, a little, things that are what? Uncountable. But the next thing that you need to find out there again is, okay, when can I use few again? And when can I use a few? When that thing you are talking about shows negativity, shows something negative, you use what? Few. But when that thing shows something positive, you use what? You use a few. Negative, few. Positive, a few. The same thing goes with little. Little is negative, and a little is what? Positive. Now, look at this question. The exam did not hold because there were dash students available. Now they ask you to put few, a few, little, and what? A little. The first question you ask yourself is, this question, is it something countable or uncountable? It is what? Countable, because of the word students. It's something you can count. So with that, your mind should go to few or what? A few. not little or a little. Now that the exam did not hold, is it something negative or positive? It's something that is what? Negative. And since it is negative, automatically the answer becomes what? Few. So the exam did not hold because there were few students available. So whenever you want to make use of all these things, identify the first thing, if it is countable and if it is uncountable. If that is done, then picking an answer becomes easier. Now, take notes. Take note of the following spellings. If you check your past questions, you see them asking you what? Questions. But the question will not be in form of just asking you to spell, but it will be written in a way that options will be given and you'll be asked to pick the correct word, spelling. You'll be asked to pick the correct spelling. Now look at this question. Look at this word. The teacher Now the teacher finds it difficult in dash. What did they want you to spell there is the correct spelling of pronunciation. But everyone always assume or everyone believe that option C is the correct one. No. When you want to spell pronunciation, you don't input your words, your O. It is not pronunciation, it is pronunciation. So the correct spelling of this is this. Pronunciation, not pronunciation. So you check your past questions, you will see all these things there. Another spelling I want to give you today again is dining table. Dining table. If you want to spell dining, it is not double N. It is one N. But if you want to write dinner, dinner is double N. D-I-N-N-E-R. While dining is what? D-I-N-I-N-G. Another one that I want to give you today again is massacre. Massacre. M-A-S-S-A-C-R-E. M-A-S-S-A-C-R-E. That's the spelling of what? Massacre. So when you see question, they may just change some of them. You should be able to pick the correct answer. Then number 4 is privilege. Privilege. People always assume that the spelling of privilege must carry D. No. There is no D in the spelling of what? Privilege. This is wrong, but this is what? Correct. And number 5 is the spelling of accommodation. Check your past question, you will see all these things there. Accommodation. Accommodation is double C and double what? M. Not one C double N and not double C one N. It is double C double N. Then number 6 is occasion. Occasion. Occasion is what? Double C and one S. Not double C double S. And not one C double S. It is double C, one S. You have to note all these things, because when you check your past question, you see how it is being used in form of a question. Another word you need to know today is the spelling of occurrence. Occurrence. Occurrence is double C and double R. Double C and double what? R. Not one C, double R, and not double C, one R. Please take note of that. And number 8, the another word you need to learn today is the spelling of sergeant. Sergeant. It is S-E-R-G-E-A-N-T. G-E-A-N-T. Take note of that. Very important. Take note of that. Then number 9 is millennium. Millennium. How to spell the word millennium? Millennium is double L, double N. Double L, double N. Millennium. It is not one L, neither is it one N. It is double L and double N. And finally, number 10 for today is the spelling of parachute. 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 This is P-A-R-A-C-H-U-T-E. This is how to spell the word parachute. So these words, you have to just know them. Anyone can be used in setting a question and you'll be asked to what? To pick the correct answer. Thank you.